my dogs, stay by my side. Yeah, we gon' ride till we die. This ain't nothing for the pack. Got 16.
Okay, Coach. Well, from a place that's officially been recognized as the loudest venue in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium right here in Kansas City. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between our visitors and the Kansas City Chiefs. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Ready. Mike, forward. 8. Great.
And that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Out of the gun, Newton. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. A gain of 4 on the play, and all of a sudden here it's third down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9.
I'm coming after you. 44, Mike, 44. So don't say nothing. 44 is the Mike. 44, express.
Newton. He's airing it out for Williams. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
But that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Attack! 66. Bullet high.
They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And he'll be taken down deep into Charger territory. A big play there for KC. 56 yards on the ground.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10.
A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Williams. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 43. At the 14-yard line.
Protein spill.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Mahomes to the goal line, but it's incomplete. Mecole Hardman, the intended target, but now it's 3rd down.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, You'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Working from the gun, Mahomes completes it to Hardman. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. From 4 yards out. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
44, Mike, 44. Record.
A shotgun snap for Newton. He's going to sling this deep. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked up by Ron Thornhill.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in this 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. It means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Watch the run. Good shot, baby. That's it. Go. Jim. Patch it. Pilot 64, weak. Check. Go back. We got motion. Back up.
Mahomes now on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Mahomes now to throw. And it's complete. It's Damian Williams. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
And again, it's Mahomes. They complete it to Hill. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. Now it's Mahomes again. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Mecole Hardman, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down to...
And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Anthony Hitchens able to record his 5th sack of the season.
You've called plenty of games in your career. Do you believe in momentum, my man?
I do, and I think we're seeing it right here.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. The run that he's been on. How about that? 3 sacks in a game a week ago, and another one right here. Oh, he's feeling it in a big way.
Mike, 44. Hey. 40, express. 44. Gun. I'm coming. 44 is the Mike.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Newton. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
44 is the Mike. 44 is the Mike. 8. Express. 44 is the Mike. 44 is Mike. Check. Get it.
From the gun, here's Newton. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Darren Lee coming in to drop him for a loss of 8. And it also brings up 4th. On is the Chargers punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Here's Hill on the return. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, that could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
From their own 40 to the other 40. The gain of 20 leads to 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. It was the linebacker Devin White there to knock it away.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
Man, that's trash. That's trash. He's coming. 15. No. Off. Blue dot Corker.
They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did, to get them into a manageable third down, because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. And it's complete to Kelsey. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 21.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What did the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little jet.
Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off by the linebacker, Jatavis Brown. And the return will stop them well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line.
Boy, that's the kind of interception that can save a game right there. They're already down 2 scores. Huge play, slowing down what was going against them.
I was thinking the same thing. You get down 3 scores there at this stage, could be in for a long ball game.
Let's go, team. It's going to be a long day.
Now following the interception, here's Newton. Escaping the pressure right. And got his man complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 44-yard line. A big play there for L.A. 41 yards. And now a carry here for their fullback. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. It was Reggie Ragland who got him down.
Great. 44's the mic. 44's mic. Check. Express.
Throwing on second down. Newton, he'll get this to Eckler. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. Second down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a third and a couple remaining.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
Operating from the gun. Newton, he wants it all for the end zone. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers, and the Chiefs' defense comes up with a stop. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate, and, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Credit the sack to Vita Vea. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down.
Hey, 57. Bring it.
Snap coming at 1, and it's Mahomes. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. Mecole Hardman, the intended target. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
44's the mic. 44's the mic. You ain't doing nothing today.
Newton on first down. And he will find his man on the outside. It's an 8-yard pickup, and that'll bring up second down. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now Newton. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first.
Exit. 44's the mic. 44's the mic. Check. All right. Here we go. Let's go, D. Let's go. Now let's get there.
From the gun, Newton. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. A first red zone opportunity here for the Chargers. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17.
I got you. 44's the mic. 44's the mic. Hey, defense, let's go. 44's the mic.
Operating from the gun, Newton. He'll find Metcalf. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Looking to throw again on second down. Newton, and he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
Squeeze, double.
20.
Mike, yeah, let's get sack lunch. Watch twist.
Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
Intended for American League. Incomplete. It's 4th down.
The Chargers will bring out the field goal unit now. A 33-yarder from the left hash. And his kick is good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
After the made field goal, Badgley back out there for the kickoff. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 34-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually...
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Final shot before the half from Mahomes. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Got his man, it's Williams. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
We got three, fellas, we got 3.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. It's Hill, complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 27-yard line. Mahomes will bring him up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Now here's Mahomes. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
Hey, switch! 31, 39.
Here's Mahomes to throw. It's complete to Williams. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 15-yard line.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Yellow. Hey, Sunday.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Good job.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
Hey, Ridley. Let's go.
Following the penalty, it's Williams. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Again, it's Williams. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile.
We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving.
Shotgun handoff to Thompson. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down.
Don't want it.
So on fourth down, Mahomes off, Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. From the right hash, this from 33. And Butker able to put this one through. And they will stretch the lead now to 17-3. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
Let's go.
The Charger drive about to get going. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28.
44, Mike, 44.
To throw again. Newton. This is caught by Williams. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
Here we go. 44's the Mike. 44's Mike. Check. Oh. Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D. 44's the Mike. Mike 44. Hey, here we go. 20. Watch the pass. Say. Check 99. Check nickel. Rush in.
Here's Newton. Flush to his right. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And he'll bring it all the way back, just a yard or 2 shy of midfield.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield. Think it's intercepted.
He's crashing.
He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4.
3rd quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
They run it again with Williams. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Nice job there finding room to maneuver, and he worked his way into another first down. And look, they had great field position to start, but boy, they've done a nice job taking advantage of it.
Williams loses the football, but it looks like the Chiefs are going to get it back. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Mahomes going to pull it out and keep it himself. Mahomes going to fire this out wide to Hill. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Charger drive about to get going. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Now it's Newton. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Darren Lee able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
20. 44, Mike, 44. Go. Let's get out the field, D. Let's get it.
To throw on 3rd down. Newton, he's airing it out for Williams. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down.
40 plus 4. Mike, check. What we got? Fofo's and Mike. Mike's Fofo. You go, night.
They snap it to Newton. And it is incomplete. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position.
Yellow. On the line, right? 57 for Mike. Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go. Hey, 15. H3, 218. Chopper.
Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Working from the gun. Mahomes. That one complete to Hill. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 15 yards on the play. 1st down. Mahomes going to pull it out and keep it himself. A quick throw out to Hardman on the perimeter. No gain there on the completion. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Mahomes going to pull it out and keep it himself. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll increase their lead to 28. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's 3. The Charger drive about to get going. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
I'm coming. Fofo's and Mike. Mike's Fofo.
After the run, Newton going to throw. This one into the hands of Metcalf. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Newton going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
44's Mike. Check, check. Fofo's the Mike. Mike's Fofo. Hey, let's get in that hole.
Here we go on 4th. Newton. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 17 yards for the Chargers there as they've got themselves a 1st down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. A bit of an opening there on the 1st down run as they get this forward for about 6 yards.
You don't want no problems with me.
So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score.
44's the Mike. 44's Mike.
On 2nd down and 4, Newton. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home.
Mike's 5'9", Mike's 5'9". In your face.
Newton to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
Back to throw, Newton. And they're going to bring him down. Back across midfield at the 45. Anthony Hitchens. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Williams. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 11 yards there, 1st down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Whip.
Attack!
Watch the whip.
Hey, 43.
Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it. They complete it to Hill. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs 1st down. They'll run on 1st down. It's Williams. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground. Williams. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Watch tight end.
43.
Three down. Switch.
Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. And this will be caught, and the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
I tell you, Charles, you play to the final whistle, I get that, but there are a few folks that might not be too happy with that score late in the game with it already well in hand.
You seem a little squeamish about that last score.
I struggle with it. I struggle. But on the other, the argument, I get it, on the other side is, hey, do something about it. Stop them.
I guarantee you, I know who was really excited. Fantasy owners
who
had them. Hey, listen, get the points for me. They're not worried about hurt feelings or anything like that. That's just new age stuff.
At their own 38-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was...
And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So this one in the win column for Kansas City. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that